Assalamu alaikum, dear students of PMS Boys 2, class 9. Today we are going to cover the topic of prefix and suffix, and I want you to open your books at page number 18. Now, just have a look at the first topic that we have at the beginning of the page, that is prefix and suffix. Look at the definition of prefix, what prefix is. Prefix is a set of letters that is added to the beginning of a word to change its meaning. For example, like see that if there is a word and we just put some letters in front of it, the meaning can be changed if we want to change its meaning. Just for example, look, the first word is happy. So we have put UN in front of it and the meaning has changed to unhappy. Now it has become a new word and it has completely changed the meaning of the base word, which is happy. Happy means that a person is too much jolly, he is very happy to find something or he has achieved something. Maybe he has passed the test or passed the exam or got something and he is happy. Now by putting one or two letters can change the meaning of it totally. So it is now unhappy. Look at the other word, agree. So that's the base word, and if we put dis, so it will become disagree. It will completely. So un at the first word and dis in the second, these are called prefixes. What are they called? They are called prefix. Now come to the third one, understand, that's the base word, and we have put mis, which is a prefix, and this has completely changed the meaning of this word to misunderstand, means there is something missing in understanding of something. Then we have correct. So just by putting in, it will completely change the meaning of the word correct. So it will become incorrect. Now look at all these examples. UN, DIS, MIS or IN. These are all in pink color. If you can see to your book, if you can see your book very correctly, so it is in pink color. So whatever the letters are in pink color, they are actually prefixes. So these prefixes has completely changed the meaning of the base word. Now I hope that you would have understand the meaning and the function of prefix, what prefix does to a word. There are many more examples of it: unhappy, undone, unwanted. Then we have with dis, disagree, discourage, dislike. There can be many examples of prefixes. Then we have incorrect, inability, intolerance, imbalance, etc., etc. There can be many examples of prefixes. Then we come to the second topic of our video, is a suffix. What a suffix is? Suffix is a set of letters that is added to the end of a word to change its meaning. So it is completely changed to the prefix. Prefix was to put some letters in front of a base word to change its meaning, and now it is at the end of the word to put the word and then change its meaning. Look at the examples in your book. Able or IBLE, able, then FUL. Look at the example: terrible, beautiful, toothless. So if you can see the letters that has been put at the end of the word, they are in green color. So they are what? They are suffixes. They are suffixes, and they are completely changing the meaning of the base word. Terrible, like see, beautiful, beauty is noun, and then beautiful is adjective. Then toothless, see, tooth is again noun, and if we put less, so means someone or something is toothless, it doesn't have any tooth or teeth. Then free, to free someone or to free something, and then we have freedom, which becomes a noun, so it has completely changed the meaning of it. We have many more examples like of these. With full, we have beautiful, fruitful, useful. Then with less, less, we have toothless, baseless, tasteless, smellless, etc., etc. There can be many examples of it as well. Then we have al. So if we put al at the end of some particular words, it can be like propose. So if we put al at the end of it, so it will become proposal. Then we have arrive. If we put al at the end of it, it will become arrival. Then we have refuse, and then if we put al in an at the end of it, so it will become refusal. I hope you would have understand the topic by now, what we have. Now we come to page number 19. Just look at the exercise here. Complete the sentences by writing the correct prefix in the blank space. You can use a dictionary to help you. Look at the first one. I just can't believe it. The story is. So the story is unbelievable. So un is the correct one to be put here. The story is unbelievable. Then we have the second one. No, that answer is dash correct. It is wrong. Mean it is incorrect. So the best option for it is in. Then the third one. Let's look at the information again. Means to review it. We should re. So re is the correct one for it. Correct prefix. We should review it before the test, because we need to look at the information again. Then number 4, I saw Alina just a moment ago, but now I can't find her. She just, what could be? So disappeared. Because she cannot be found, so it means she just disappeared. Number 5, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you correctly. I misunderstood you. So MIS is the correct one for it. I misunderstood you. Look at the beginning of the sentence. Oh, I am sorry, I didn't hear you correctly. Means there is some missing. So I misunderstood you. Then look at the second exercise. Exercise B on page 19. Complete the words by using the suffixes from the list. We have some suffixes here with ness, able, meant, full, less. So what is the correct ones? Number 1, Fazila can't stay still. She always wants to move. So she is restless. LESS will be the correct one here. She is restless. Why? Because she always wants to move and she cannot stay still. So a person who cannot stay still and is very active, so it means that that person is restless. So she is restless. Number 2, Rashida is very intelligent. She is what? Adorable. Adorable means pretty. She is intelligent means her intelligence has made her adorable, lovable. Now, number 3, Maliha can't remember anything. She is very forgetful. FUL is the correct answer here. Forgetful means She cannot remember anything. So it means that she always forget things. So she is very forgetful. Number 4, I appreciate your great attitude. I appreciate your great attitude. I am really what? Full. I am really thankful. See, I appreciate your great attitude. Means your attitude is very good. Means I am really thankful to you for your grateful attitude. Your attitude is very good. That's why I am thankful to you. Then, number 5, the best thing about her is her kind, guess what? Ness. The best thing about her is her kindness. Means that she is very kind. That's why that's the best thing of her. So her kindness actually is the best attribute of her. This was our today's video for today's lecture. I hope, dear students, that you would have get whatever we have learnt in this lecture today. Please keep up the spirit and keep working hard so that you can get good marks in your online exam as well. Thank you very much. Allah Hafiz.